Hello 5 Gold Skills fans and members and community. Matt here, hope you're well. Hey, if you watched the welcome video, welcome now to your first proper training video, your first golden skill. What am I going to teach you? The dumbbell clean. What does that mean? You're probably thinking my kitchen looks clean enough. Lol. Clean is basically a case of getting a weight up to chest height, down into a squat and back up. You can do this so many different ways with a bar, with one hand at a time with a dumbbell. But we're going to use two hands on one dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, not a problem. Look what I've got here. An empty, well no, it's not empty, a 2-litre bottle of water. It is water because I didn't want it fizzing over. Not Coke Zero, disgusting, Tom drinks that. And that works just as well, and I'll show you how to use that in just a second. But if you've got a dumbbell, bit easier just because of how they're built. What does it comprise? Well, literally, like I said, it comprises picking it up off the ground, which is really a deadlift, an exercise for the back of your body. I'll explain all this, don't worry, I'll break it down. And then a squat as well, more of the front of your body, obviously uses the bum at the same time. So it's a sort of hinge movement up and you drop into a squat and stand up. Don't worry if you can't put it all together at the start words. Like I said, we're going to break it down and then we'll put it all together and you'll be a pro very soon. And it might just be your new favorite exercise. It's one of mine. I am going to move this rather bulky weight first off because we're going to get warm. Wonderful. So, full body warm up. Stand on one leg, ankle circles, round and round and round and round and round, and the other direction. Good. Fantastic. If you're, obviously, each day you no balance on this side. In future days, the next 4 days, you know you'll be warming up, so feel free to warm up before you get to the video, but I'll take you through a quick warm up every day anyway. From there, we're going to do step backs. Roll the heel down, come back up. Oh, don't trip over your mat. One more, just a light stretch. Good, and the other side. So I'm just stepping backwards, making sure that heel, you see my left leg goes all the way down. Good, one more. Perfect. Reverse lunge, bigger step back. Drop the knee, keep the body upright. Up and chain legs. Now, you don't need to go too deep with this. And absolutely, if you want to hold on to something while you're warming up and doing this, perfect. This is about using your legs, getting the blood pumping, getting what's called, here's a technical term, synovial fluid released more into your joints. That cushions the joints, so it makes exercise easier. That's why when you're cold and stiff at the start, things feel tougher. And when you're warm and fluid, things feel a bit easier later on. I want 5 squats, not too deep. Feet, I would generally say, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. We sit down, and if that's as low as you want to go, that's cool. Squeeze your bum as you stand, keep the chest upright. Down, up, 2. You will know your squat range. Don't force it. Don't try and copy me. Do the move. Don't necessarily go as deep as I do at this stage. We're going to step over some capybaras. So imagine there's a mid-sized semi-aquatic South American rodent next to you. Good. Up, leg round like so. Da, da, da. Oh, those capybaras. The thing that really started it all. One more on each side, please. Good. Fantastic. Hand shoulder height. We're going to twist around. Like so. Good, 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 good. See, I'm pivoting on my opposite foot so I can go a bit further with the rotation. And now, what I just call a forward and back. So if I'm standing, reach forward and bend the knees, reach, stand back up, pull your shoulder blades together. So stick the arms out, stick the bum out. 5 of those. Good. 3. 4. One more. Oh, a little deeper, fantastic. Arm circles forwards, please. Nice big moves. And backwards. Oh, often tighter. Who knows why? Perfect, I think we're good. So, I'm not even going to show you the move first. I'm going to show you the first part of the move without an exercise, without a weight included. So what I want you to do, stand. I'm going to show you square on first of all. Feet shoulder width apart, so you're straight in line this time. I want you to put your hands behind your head, slight knee bend, but then the knees don't change. So this isn't about a squat, this is about hinging, like so. So we're warming up the back of the body now, the back, the bum, the hamstrings. As you go forward, Whenever you get to the point where you feel the biting point in the back of your legs, up. So, when I say flat back, I mean keep your shoulders back and stick your bum out, like so. If I pause there, yes, you can see nice, strong, flat back. I never want that. That is weak. That is when you'll hurt yourself. That is strong. Allows you to use your core more as well. So 3 more like that. Only as deep as you're comfortable. You see? If you have very flexy hamstrings, you can do this with straighter legs. If you've got very tight hamstrings like me, do them with a bend in to allow you to get in to the movement. Good. So that actually is one part of the move, but you'll have your hands out in front of you, because what you're going to do is pick up. You're going to hinge and grab the weight. So we're going to do that now. Grab your weight, and here is how I want you to hold it. Like so. Underneath. Same position, feet shoulder width apart, shoulders back, knees slightly bent, and again, we hinge and back up. So this, now you're holding a weight, you may want to, it may naturally round your shoulders, really fight that. Keep the arms straight, hinge, hinge, hinge at the waist. Don't have to get the weight to the ground, you see I'm not, just as low as is comfortable, and back up. Good. So from there, the next part of the move is to use that up momentum to get the weight from your mid-weight, from your waist to your chest height. So I'll show you what so you've done the forward, up, and you catch it. Yes. This is where it gets a bit technical and a bit scary if you're not used to doing things like this. So from there, up. You see, so my hands have gone from underneath, well, they're still underneath, but fingertips there, to palms holding. So we'll do that now. Stand up, good, and down. Hinge, hinge, hinge at the waist, stand up. And the key thing here isn't the pulling with the arms, it's the flicking, let me show you, it's the flicking forward with the hips. So if you watch my hips, I've gone down like that. My upper body isn't going to change. It's this movement coming forward. So there, that is what does it. Like so. So as you go from this movement, or well, the hinge movement, any of these movements, it's all about the hip thrust and squeezing your bum to bring you back up to vertical. Okay, so we've done hinge and catch. The next bit is from the catch, we drop into a squat. So we're going to do that without the weight first of all. So just imagine holding the weight there as a goblet position under your chin. And we're going to do 5 squats. And remember, always squeeze the bum standing up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from there, we flip the hands down and put it back. So here is what it looks like all together. So you've got the weight flat back, hinge. So we stand up, catch, and drop into a squat, and stand up and change the weight, the hands around. And that is it. The double arm single dumbbell clean. So hinge, hips, drop. So when you get into a rhythm with it, that's what it looks like. You've got to stick the bum out, the hinge, squeeze the bum and stand up, catch the weight. Because your hands move, drop into the squat and stand up. 2 more. Hinge, stick the bum out, shoulders back, squat, and down. So, there's lots to think about there. If you're unsure, break all the movements down again without any weight. So, hinge up, hinge up to catch, hinge up to catch, then hinge up to catch, to squat, to stand. Anything you're unsure about, if you're really unsure about it, and you're like, just don't do it. Ask me, I can give you pointers. This is about learning and growing together. It's not about doing loads and loads and loads till you hurt yourself. We never want that. Shout with any questions. And it's the first of your 5 gold skills. Merry Christmas. Another one tomorrow.